Hey everyone, and welcome back to another topic. So, in this session, that we'll be talking about photorespiration. So, photorespiration, as we already know, that it can be also called as C2 photosynthesis. And this photorespiration is one of the most important process that creates an important difference between C3 and C4 plants. To understand more about this photosynthesis, we must have a very little knowledge about the first step of Calvin cycle, which is known as carbon dioxide fixation. So in this step, RUBP will combine with carbon dioxide, and that results in the formation of what? The results in formation of two molecules of 3-PGA, and which this process is catalyzed by Rubisco. So we know that Rubisco is the most abundant enzyme in the world, and it having an active site, and so it can bind with what? Both carbon dioxide and oxygen. Now let's look the photorespiration process that has been taken place in C3 plants. So in C3 plants, the photorespiration process is completely a wasteful process because in C3 plants, oxygen does bind with Rubisco and thereby carbon dioxide fixation is getting decreased. And here the RUBP, instead of being converted to two molecules of PGE, it binds with oxygen to form one molecule of phosphoglycerate and phosphoglycolate in this pathway that called photorespiration. So in this photorespiratory pathway, there is the synthesis of sugars is only taken place, and here in this particular process, complete ATP has been utilized, and not only that, there also results in the releasing of carbon dioxide. So thereby, it has been said that photorespiratory pathway in C3 plants is completely a wasteful process because there is no ATP or no NADPH has been synthesized. So photorespiration in C3 plants is completely a wasteful process. And coming to next is in C4 plants, photorespiration itself does not occur. This is because they're having a mechanism to increase the concentration of carbon dioxide at the enzyme site. And this has been taken place when the C4 acid from the mesophyll is broken down in the bundle sheet cells to release carbon dioxide. So this will increase the intracellular concentration of carbon dioxide. So in turn, this ensures that the Rubisco function as carboxylase and which will minimize the oxygenase activity. So now you know that C4 plants lacks photorespiration. So you probably can understand why productivity and yield are better in these plants. So in addition with this, these C4 plants are having a higher tolerance for great temperature. So while concluding, it can be said that the photorespiration is a process that takes place in plants when carbon dioxide level is low, and it's usually occur during hot dry days. Okay, you during hot dry days, the stomata within the leaves will be always closed just to prevent the water loss. So thereby, carbon dioxide has been utilized, and more probably the oxygen concentration within the cells or within the leaf cells will be high. Thereby, this particular RBP get oxygenated, and that may result in the process called photorespiration. So, this was a very brief introduction regarding photorespiration. So, I hope you understand my class, and thanks for your listening. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, and thanks a lot, and see you soon.